Good morning. It's Ida, Master of Social Work in private practice for 20 years. And today I am going to help define a growing concern for parents with their children, how to look at sadness versus depression. And so the developmental age group I'm going to speak to you about today is the ages from 12 to 15, which is known as early adolescence. I'd like to preface this video by saying that I'm not a medical professional or a doctor. Please seek that expertise with your family physician. And let's get into it. So, sadness shows up as an emotional response in your 12 to 15-year-old to losses, rejection, or stress. In terms of the depressed 12 to 15-year-old, it becomes a mood disorder. And what does that look like? Sorry. It involves a persistent sadness or irritability and a loss of joy or pleasure. And the sadness duration usually is episodic. So it occurs when an event happens and it's an episode and the mood improves with time or positive experiences. However, in your depressed 12 to 15-year-old, the duration could last weeks to months. The cause of sadness in a 12 to 15-year-old is usually peer conflict, identity concerns, and academic stress. Depression in your 12 to 15-year-old, the cause could be multifactorial, which means there could be a number of stressors going on, and the child may feel it internally or as an identity-based concern. And sometimes they may not be able to express it. And let's talk about expression. So, sadness, the expression of sadness in 12 to 15-year-olds is usually crying, moodiness. They like to journal, they'll listen to music, they want more space. They might tend to avoid and withdraw. With a depressed 12 to 15-year-old, the expression is typically withdrawal. So that's what you're going to see as the foremost feature of its expression. They'll be hopeless and numb. They will have a strong irritability, and this is where they might possibly have some self-harming thoughts. Sadness impacts a teen. However, they remain generally engaged in life and relationships. However, the impact of depression on the 12 and 15-year-old can significantly impair, performances in school, relationships, and daily functioning. So, if this is your child and you're looking to provide them with some relief at a low cost price point, I have developed guided emotional wellness meditations that are kind of unique. Um, and I will post the link to those in the description of this video so you can check them out. Something can help your child to self-soothe, and this is one of those resources. Thanks for showing up and listening for your kids today. Take care.